Hi guys, so today's video is a Kylie Cosmetics review. I've got a bunch of her products here. I am not trying out every single item that she has. Her brand's been out a long time, so she's got like liquid lips, liners, lipsticks, like bullet lipsticks, eyeshadow palettes, bronzers, blushes, highlights. She's got a lot. I just got the things that I was intrigued by. The setup's ever so slightly different because the sun is so bright today that it's making my eyes like stream. I have extremely sensitive eyes. If you've been here for any length of time, you will know that. I feel like I'm overexposed on one side, but we're just gonna deal with it. So I'm gonna do my eyes first. I always do my eyes first now. I have a couple of eye products from Kylie Cosmetics. I have this eyeshadow palette. She's come out with so many eyeshadow palettes, and this is the one I was really intrigued by. I have a thing for storms. I love lightning and things like that. Things that are frightening to some people are fascinating to me. This is the Eye of the Storm palette. I think this is so cool. This is probably one of my favourite collections she's ever come out with. The packaging itself is grey with these like lightning bolts all over it, which I thought was really, really cool. It is quite small, is what it looks like. This is one of her smaller palettes. So it's very like cool toned, and I've been loving cool tone palettes recently. It has like a glittery black, which I actually feel is more pigmented than the matte black. So I've been using this more for outer corners than this one. You have this like gorgeous green, you have a blue, a silver, a yellow, which is like the brightest shade in here. I have like more neutral, natural kind of shades here. I'm going to be using obviously this eyeshadow palette. I'm also going to be using this shade right here. This was called Blue Honey. It feels so smooth. I haven't actually used this yet. I have a bunch of like Colourpop, Inglot, Makeup Geek shadows in here. But yeah, so this is the shade. Really gorgeous like greeny blue kind of shade. I love it. Lastly, I have this glitter eyes. Colourpop came out with like glitter liquid shadows a while ago, and Kylie came out with a bunch as well. This was again from like the Halloween collection, Rich and Famous. Like really gorgeous orange shade, very similar to the Striking Copper in my favourites from April and June eyeliner. I have a shade like this in a shadow, so I thought this was beautiful. Unfortunately with Kylie Cosmetics, with certain brands from the US, I think if they don't put certain customs postage or something, because I don't have the issue with Colourpop anymore, I don't have to pay customs at all for Colourpop. But for Kylie Cosmetics, I got charged an additional like £20 customs. I think it was like $19.56 or something like that. I'm going to do my like go-to eye look just with that blue honey shade as well. I've been using this silvery shade a lot recently. If I seem a bit odd, it's because I had some really horrible decisions I had to make this week. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take this yellow shade. I'm going to take Blue Honey with a fluffy brush. They're a little bit dusty. This eyeshadow palette doesn't come with a mirror. That's a bit frustrating. Blends so nicely. Next I'm going to take this nice deep dark shade with a quite small packed brush. It's a little bit fluffy. And I'm going to dip into that black shade. You can see how dark and pigmented that is. And just pop that on the outer edge, blending this through the crease. I'm just going to take that Blue Honey shade again, just to lightly blend over the top. Taking your time with deeper eyeshadows makes it look a lot better. If you notice that my brows look really lackluster, it's because I shaved off the ends. It makes such a difference. I honestly would recommend it. Brow hairs grow back so fast as well, so if you don't like it, it won't be like that for long. I'm going to take my concealer. This is just the Tarte Shape Tape. Any concealer will do. On a flat brush, just so the shimmer has got something to stick to. Going in with the silver shade. Look how silver that is. I'm going to take that Blue Honey shade once more and just blend over the edges. And then I'm going to take no more pigment, just what was left on my brush, and just blend over the top. I have been loving this silver. I put it on top of every eyeshadow look I do with this palette. Next I have the concealer, so I'm going to do my primer and foundation, and I'll come back to tell you about this. I was so intrigued by her concealer. So many people were talking about it. Like, I really trust Raw Beauty Kristi, Tati and Kathleen Lights. Like, they're my and Mickey. I love Mickey from Glam and Gore too. But this is what the concealer looks like. Similar to a lot of the lipstick components, as a flat doe foot. It's not that it's a bad concealer, I don't know, there's something about it that I just feel like there's others that I prefer more. I just feel like there's nothing particularly special about it. Yeah, it covers my dark circles. I just feel like for the price, it better be giving me more than my drugstore concealers do. I'm gonna use Blue Honey, smudge that underneath my lower lash line, put a little bit of this black shade on my lower lash line just to like define it. This doesn't really have an inner corner for me personally. These are the only two shades. One's more like yellow and the other one's like a bit too deep. I'm gonna use my H&M highlighter to do my inner corners. Okay, so now I've done the rest of my face and my face is like drying from setting spray. Let's talk about the eyebrow product. So I only got one. She had like powders and a pomade, I think, but I only got the brow pencil. This is the Kybrow. I've got to admit, her names are pretty cute. Really, really pink. I just want to quickly compare the packaging to my favourite brow pencil, which is by Colourpop. They look strangely similar, don't they? This has 0.075, whereas this has 0.008, I want to say. Yeah, so this has ever so slightly more than this one does. So this is in cool brown. This is the shade here. It is a quite a nice cool brown colour. It's a nice skinny brow pencil. It is as quick as obviously my Colourpop one. It's the same shape. It goes on exactly the same. So that's one brow. I feel like my tail is just a lot better now that I've shaved off the end. Oh. Similar to my Colourpop one, if I have this too far up, it will just snap off because I'm putting a lot of pressure on it because it's a harder formula. I like it. I have no problem with the formula whatsoever. I just think that it doesn't beat my favourite, my Holy Grail, even though they seem to be exactly the same, but this is cheaper, So I got 3 lipsticks. So this is Nightfall and this is the black lipstick. I will say this has like lightning bolts in it, which I thought was really, really, really cute. A bit weird that it's in the normal packaging. I don't know if they ran out of these because I feel like it should have been in one of these packaging because the name isn't even on this. This is just a really nice matte black lipstick. And I've been wanting to get my hands on a matte black lipstick, and every single person that tried this on, and I know a lot of people kiss Kylie Jenner's ass, this is a really nice black matte lipstick. You can't deny that. And it's full pigmentation in like one swipe. I really, really like that lipstick. And then I have Monster. So Monster I wore in shoe collection video. It looks like this. It's almost like a green black, and it has a lot of what look like shimmer in it. That's the shade there compared to the black. Lastly, I have original Creme lipsticks. This is like a silver bullet, whereas the Monster, which was like the shiny one, had like black packaging, which also has like shimmer all over it. And the Nightfall just had like grey packaging. I got the shade Mont Blanc, which is like a really gorgeous nude shade. These are just 2 swipe lip swatches. And this is what they look like. I'm sure I've worn the other 2, and if I have, I will link the videos down below so you can see me like wearing them. I'm going to put on Mont Blanc, which is the nude. It's not nice. That is the lipstick on. Doesn't really go with this eye look, but I just wanted to do something different because I've already worn these 2 and I just wanted to wear this one. Glitter eyes. I've used it once. I love the tone of this. I haven't been able to find a shade like this anywhere else, so I actually really like this, and it was on sale. If you're in the US, I would say that if there's certain products you like for Kylie Cosmetics, it's probably worth buying and picking up and having in your collection. If you're in the UK and you like some of the specific products and you're willing to pay the customs, go for it. Otherwise, I would honestly say go to Colourpop. They have very similar kind of styles. Obviously different tones in lipsticks, eyeshadows, things like that, but you're going to get the same kind of products. Please don't hate me. But that is my honest review of Kylie Cosmetics. If you did like this and this eyeshadow look, please give the video a like. I would really, really appreciate it. Subscribe if you like it. I do try to post every Tuesday, Friday and Sunday. I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye!